going on, guys? You just saw a quick flyover of what we're going to do, and it's going to be a pretty cool one today. So, this is Jamie Macon. I am the husband. Together we bring you DIY decor and more. I got it before you said it. So we got a neat little project today from, this one came from, you know what, how about I switch over? First off, one of these if you like the project. Say hello, subscribe if you like it, and come hang out. See all the craziness. Now we'll switch over, and you guys can see what we're doing.
As always, stay tuned till the end for the bloopers. We've already got
We've got a few of them already. I think this is take 4.
This came from Target in their dollar spot.
Dollar spot. That's the word I couldn't think of.
Clearly from Halloween. I liked it. I liked the shape. I had no clue what I was going to do with it, though, and it sat on my little shelf.
I was going to say, it's one of the things that gets stuffed in the shelf, and we go, we'll use that sometime.
Yeah. Which
is why the new studio has a very, very, very large storage capacity.
Yeah.
Like, you know, triple thick closets and all sorts of goodness. Mm-hmm. So anyway.
Target.
These
little guys came from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Check them out. These are cute. They didn't have a lid or anything. I'm pretty sure the intention, like they're in the glass, like drinking glasses aisle. I think that's what they're intended for. But that's not what we're using them for. And then other bits and pieces that you will see in a moment. First things first, though, we got to paint this.
Okay. We use the Waverly White.
Yeah.
Chalk and paint.
White.
Da, da, da. So we're going to do white base, and then we're going to use chip brush with the black, correct?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're new to the whole Waverly chalking. Actually, if you check out the photo, that right there,
Yeah.
the video for that will be popping up. That was our first try with the chalk paint. So we're going to do it again. So I guess here we go.
Jesus. Whoa.
You're making a mess already.
That's what happens when you tilt them.
My goodness.
You know what I didn't? Oh, yeah, it will fit. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, uh-oh. All right. Do you want to do this?
Nope.
Or?
I'm going to let you go. Just keep in mind the way the wood grain goes and where your
Yeah.
brush goes. And get in the corners. And don't leave a wet line. This is more fun than painting.
Revised question. Do you want to do this?
Nope. I'll just watch. Make sure you're doing right.
So just like chalking.
Yeah.
Here is the finished, painted, white Wicked Potions shelf. I'm going to call it a shelf because it's kind of a shelf.
What else is it?
Box?
I called it a shelf. It's a shelf.
It's a shelf.
Painted shelf.
Yes, it's pretty cute. I did on the sides here, I left a little more of the wood grain showing because I kind of like it. It's an MDF thing. So the MDF edges got a solid, because this was an MDF and here too. So I covered those solid because MDF is not really pretty.
And this is getting a pattern in the background, so we did a little heavier coat.
Yep. But so we were going to put these just kind of in here. But then we got thinking, if we put some white paint in here and just kind of rolled it around.
I think we want to paint the interior, so I think if we put some in there and just kind of roll it and roll it and roll it, let it dry a little bit and roll it, it'll coat it well.
Yeah.
We don't know.
And it should look like a milk glass kind of look where it's opaque. Yes, opaque on the inside, but you can still see the glass, and it looks a little
I didn't realize you were deciding whether opaque was the correct word or not.
I always get opaque and transparent confused. Like I'll say opaque, and then I think,
nope, I meant transparent.
What's the opposite of that? Transparent. This is not transparent because I know what transparent means. I don't know what opaque means right off the bat.
There's a little insight into Jamie's brain. Anyway,
so we're gonna do
that, and we'll see how it works. Because I don't know. Back in a second. So, we painted, sort of. So, we have 4 different glasses here.
There's 4 now.
So, actually, let's do it this way. This is acrylic paint. just by itself. That was really hard to roll around on the interior. Did a decent job covering.
This is latex paint.
That is latex paint.
Still very, very wet. Decided to start drying and slid down the glass.
Right down the glass. Yeah, it was really weird. It was actually looking pretty good till we walked over it.
And so big old fat thumbs down for the latex.
So this is acrylic with Floetrol in it that we use for doing our paint pours. It just kind of helped it flow out a little bit more and seemed to cover pretty well.
And this is acrylic and water, which also worked out pretty well. It just took, I put the hairdryer in it to dry it so that it didn't just run down the glass. So I put some in, hairdryer, put rolled around a little bit more, hairdryer. There's actually 3 layers on this. So this is, any of these options really are good. Just depends on how much time you want to spend on them, to be honest.
This one, just take your paint, dump it in there, and roll it around. It really worked okay. All of them do still have a little bit of paint.
Yeah, in the bottom.
Somewhat liquid in the bottom. We were just going to take some of the little cotton things.
Yeah.
Put them down the bottom to keep stuff from rolling around, soak it up.
Got cotton rounds. And I was actually thinking that even though we initially started to use these to soak up the extra paint, I think once you put your, like the stems of your flowers in there, it's probably a good idea to have these in there anyway, because this will scratch the bottom and it'll scratch the paint. And this will give you a little bit of protection. So
here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to drop the rounds in the bottom of the jugs.
This is very exciting.
Very exciting.
I don't have very long fingers.
I mean, it's just got to go in the bottom. Oh, it'll get stuck on the side. Yeah, don't do that. Whatever, Smarty Pants. Oh, I screwed this one up.
Yep, I see that. It's okay. You know what? As long as you only whack one side.
The one side I didn't whack is the one side we can't show, because it would have to sit like this.
We need one in the middle. We need one with
I hit that
out.
one.
Oh, Jesus, husband.
Like, every side that shows I got. Oh, my goodness. So, this one's just going to go down nice and easy. Oh, yeah, I'm done. I hit both sides on this one. Look. 1, 2.
Delicate things. Husband cannot do delicate things. He's not allowed.
You do it.
You do it.
I can't do that. Don't let me have that anymore. I was trying so careful, too. It didn't work well. Really? That fast?
Yep.
If we weren't on camera, I'd have some choice words for you. Yep. Boy, they do look really cool, though. Like milk glasses.
You know what? When we've got flowers and stuff on them, you're not even going to be able to see the boo-boos. This side you can't see it. Look at that. It'll be fine. Gotta make him feel better.
Sure. Okay, let's set these aside, let them dry as long as we can, and we'll do the dots on the back of that texture.
So, these need a little more. So we're gonna put
A little embellishment.
just a little wreath on.
So they sit so this one, not that you guys can see that,
You can.
sits like that with the handle out. And then this one will sit.
Actually, I think it's easier to see with it down from the top down.
Oh, yeah.
See?
So they just barely fit in there like that. So we got 2 surfaces that we can decorate.
Right. And we're gonna put the little wreath on.
And actually, hang on. We got to check and make sure.
Yep.
That one's good for that side. I think this is my center one.
That's the center one. Yeah.
It's got a few little misses on there we hit.
It was touched by an angel.
Something like that. Okay, so we got little reef patterns.
Yep, I'm going to put it right in the middle. So we are going to use the chalk paste.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Just like we used on the back part.
Yep. But if you wanted to, you could use the ink. And if you heat set it at 350, for how long?
So 30 minutes.
30 minutes. In an oven at 350, and it becomes permanent. You can put it in a dishwasher after that. You can scrub it. You can do whatever.
Yeah.
So if you want to make actual drinking glasses with it or anything like that, you can customize your own stuff.
Yeah, there's a little more instruction to baking it. So if you do want to go that route, just text us and I will give you the actual instructions. Because, you know, there's different
text or message or any of the stuff.
Yeah, find us in any of the places. Thank you. And I'm going with dark gray storm because I have some black and white ribbons to go on these. And I don't want too much of the same like black color in one spot because then you won't be able to see the ribbons. You won't be able to see the decor, the decoration. Is that the better side?
No, but it's the side you're going to have to use now.
Ah, crap.
I had them laid out where they were supposed to go and you spun it.
I did?
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't think I did. It's okay. It'll be fine.
Pay no attention to the spots behind the glass.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It looks cool. The gray really works well with the white background. Look at you go. Like you've done this before or something.
Me go.
Whoop.
Put the rest of my paste back in the jar. We can use it later.
Okay. Real quick. Okay, embellishment achieved. Or something.
Chalky embellishment achieved. Now we gotta put ribbon on.
Oh, all right.
Trying to decide if I should do just plaid or plaid and polka dots. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the plaid's happening.
With Jamie, the plaid's always happening.
That one is not optional.
I'm going to say, you like polka dots too, so.
Since it's fighting me.
Can you spin it?
Here we go.
Could you like put the two together and then like twist it so you see polka dot plaid, polka dot plaid?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't either.
Sounds like a thing.
Sounds like a good idea. And if it isn't a thing, we should figure out how to make it a thing.
So if we did something like that, and then...
You got a twist in it already.
Oh. This is maybe not working out like the way I thought it was going to. Right?
There you go.
Then you just twist your end. Whoop. And then tie it around. Right? That way you get the polka dot.
Yeah. Let's see what it actually looks like.
Probably don't want to twist too much. You'd have to do a loose bow. A loose...
Cannot.
I'm making this up as we go, so... It doesn't flow real good, does it?
Not
when it
really.
transitions. Wah, 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 wah.
That's what I was afraid of. Listen, I just bought about 20 rolls of ribbon that are not plaid.
She went to one of the craft stores. I don't remember what it was. She was supposed to be there for like 10 minutes. An hour and a half later, I got lost. I'm on my way home.
I got lost in thought and planning and inspiration.
You got lost because you went, ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty. I could probably do that.
Ah, how cute.
All right, let's see if I can tie this.
Okay.
So which way the bunny went? Under the thing and around the line. Is there a song for kids tying their shoes, a bunny
There
or something?
is. I never learned it.
Yeah, neither did I. Okay, so it's got to stay in the center. Keep them about even.
They don't have to be even. We can cut them.
Ah, well, that's helpful. There is no way in heck I can do this. Nope.
I cut just a little bottom part off of these flowers. I'm going to entertain
I
the
can't
people.
do this. Here, you tie.
I thought these were good because they kind of have all the pieces.
Yeah, they're all in one. Leaves and pretty flowers. What would you call those? Sprigs of white thingies.
Yeah.
White sprig thingies.
Yeah, it's a sprig. It's just a sprig.
Is that actually the right word?
I don't know. I don't know what those are. I thought they were actually, I think it's unbloomed flower.
Oh, it's a bud. You think?
I think.
Maybe. Do you guys know what it is? One of these? Okay, guys. So, we decided to start over. It just wasn't working. Stuff wasn't going together, and it looked funky, and funky was not what we were going for.
Yeah, we were going for farmhouse, and it was feeling more French country and like vintage, and It's just not what we wanted.
Was not the picture envisioned, but the glass came out good. So the transfers and the ribbons on the glass and all that sort of stuff.
These will stay.
That's all good. So, you know what? Sometimes you just change your project in the middle.
Yep.
We do it all the time. So we're showing you. We're gonna do plaid. What kind of plaid? Buffalo plaid.
Buffalo plaid in the
Buffalo
back.
plaid in the back, and probably on this front line too. I think
Probably.
something up there. So we're gonna change it up and go. Oh, we changed the flowers
And
too.
we took these big. This was what was kind of giving us some vintage vibes. It's very, very pretty. I quite like them, but we're gonna use them on something else. I just pulled these cute little lavender-esque flowers. They're not quite lavender, but they're just pretty little purple flowers. And these work so much better. They just look better. And actually, I'll show you now that we're recording again.
So just pop right in there.
Yeah. And they fill up the cups a little bit, and they're not like huge.
Overpowering. The other ones were just, for this size project, they were big flowers,
Yeah.
which looked nice, but just too much. So we
There.
redesigned right in the center.
See, that
So-
looks a lot better.
Well, let's get the plaid on this, and then we can actually assemble everything.
Yeah. Okay, you can do some chalking.
I can do some chalking. Can I have a big chalking implement?
Yes, you can.
Otherwise
Big
referred to as squeegees.
Big old squeegee.
Now I gotta be careful not to get it up on the wall.
Yep.
Wall? Side? I don't know if you call it a wall.
I call it a wall.
We're gonna call it a wall today.
It's a side wall.
That's right. For retention of said cups.
Yes.
Feel.
Much better.
Oh, yep. Looks so much better. Hey, don't go anywhere.
What?
We're gonna do the
Oh,
front
yeah.
here.
What?
What? If you just hold her on top, I can give it a quick. Oh, look at you go. You good?
Yep, do it. Ooh.
I got to go back and touch up that very beginning.
Yep.
So. Just cover. See what happens? Whoa, there you go. Okie dokie. Boy, that looks so much better. I like the gray color too. I think the gray kind of not as harsh as the blacks.
Yeah. The I don't know. We were trying to force.
Yeah, we're trying to force
The
it
other
to work,
one.
and it just didn't want to work.
It refused.
So, actually, assemble time? Or am I missing? I forgot.
Yeah, no, we're good.
We can assemble.
I'm just gonna put a little bow on this instead of wrapping it.
Okay. Get a little scissors and trim her out.
Yeah.
Now, what did we decide? Did we decide these to the outside or the inside?
The way I had them.
Had them all laid out for you. All you had to do.
Just pick it up. Oh, much better. Much better.
Much better, but better.
Yes, that is what I had in mind. Much better. Let's
Switch over.
yeah.
I will switch over, and you can do the holding. How's that?
All right. So, you guys, now that you can see what we did, do you like this version, or did you like the polka dots in the back better?
Because just because this fits us doesn't mean it fits you guys.
Right. And there, that's a little better. You can see the flowers. Much cuter.
Very cool. Like it.
Yes.
Yep, colors came out better.
So, for more farmhouse style DIYs, paint pours, and whatever comes to mind.
Decor and more.
Yeah. Give us a little subscribe because you will not be disappointed. We show you when we mess up too.
Yep, absolutely. Just frequently. Or change our mind right in the middle.
Yeah.
So, awesome, guys. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Here's another shirt. particularly like the eat part.
Can you underline the eat?
I can, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's get to work. Chop, chop, time. Let's go. Stop drinking your Dunkin'. For Christ's sakes, woman. If you don't have something in your mouth, you're drinking something before we start. What's going on, guys? So you just saw a quick overview of what we just did? Nope.
Nope.
What
Well,
we're about
gonna
to do, because it's still here. You haven't seen it yet. We haven't done it yet. Here we go. Let's start that over. What's going on, guys? So you just saw a quick little flyover of what we're going to do. This here's Jamie Macon. I am the husband. Together we bring them.
I forgot.
Home decor and more. But I was trying to say DIY home decor and more.
DIY? Oh, no, it's DIY decor and more, right?
Yes.
Okay. One more time.
One more time. They can't have the same ones every time, even though we're idiots and do it.
Every time.
There you go. Oh, good golly. Let's try this one again. Take 3. What's up?
What? Maybe you should have practiced while I was going.
Oh, my goodness. I think I'm just going to sit here and look pretty. You better handle it today. Okay. Serious? Ready, Rattle?
Yep.
What's going on, guys?